10 animals that shouldn't exist. This creature can come back from the dead. This one melts its prey from the inside. And this animal literally controls other bodies. These are 10 animals that shouldn't exist, but somehow they do. And trust me, number 1 will make you question reality itself. Number 10, the animal that plays dead. Most animals run when danger comes. They fight or they flee. But this one dies. It collapses instantly. Its body goes completely limp. No movement, no reaction. It even releases a smell that mimics death. To any predator watching, it looks like a lifeless body. And predators don't like dead meat, so they lose interest and walk away. But here's the disturbing part. The entire time, it's fully aware, waiting, perfectly still, until the danger is gone. Then it just gets up, like nothing happened. Number 9, the animal that shoots blood. When most animals feel threatened, they run or attack. This one does something else entirely. It shoots blood from its eyes. The pressure builds inside its head until it forces blood out through tiny vessels. And when it sprays outward, it's not random. It's aimed right at the predator. The blood contains chemicals that taste awful and irritate the attacker instantly. The reaction is immediate. Confusion, discomfort, panic. And just like that, the predator backs off. No claws, no teeth, just blood as a weapon. Number 8, the animal that eats itself. Survival pushes creatures to extremes, but this one goes further. When food disappears, when there's nothing left to consume, it turns on itself, slowly breaking down its own body, using stored tissues as energy. It begins to consume itself, piece by piece, not out of choice, but out of pure necessity. It sacrifices parts of its own body, just to stay alive a little longer. It's survival, at its most brutal level. Number 7, the fish with human teeth. At first glance, it looks harmless. Just another fish in the water. Nothing unusual. Until it opens its mouth, and you see it. Teeth that look almost human. Flat, square, arranged just like ours. Built not for tearing, but for crushing. Shells, bones, hard prey. Nothing stands a chance. And that familiar shape, that human-like smile, makes it even more unsettling. Number 6, the spider that keeps you alive. Most predators kill their prey instantly. This one doesn't. It bites and injects venom. But instead of killing, it paralyzes. You can't move, you can't escape, but you're still alive, fully aware. Then slowly, it wraps you in silk, layer by layer, turning you into a living storage unit, saved for later, fresh, when it's ready to eat. Number 5, the animal that freezes and comes back. Imagine your body freezing completely. Every system shuts down. Your heart stops. No movement, no life. For most creatures, that's the end, but not this one. It freezes solid. Its body turns almost like ice. But inside, something incredible happens. Special chemicals protect its cells, preventing damage. And when temperatures rise again, it thaws. Slowly, its heart starts beating again. Its body reactivates. And just like that, it comes back to life. Number 4, the predator that sees heat. Darkness usually gives you an advantage. You can hide, disappear, avoid being seen. But not from this predator, because it doesn't rely on sight. It detects heat, your body temperature, radiating through the darkness. Even if you're perfectly still, even if you're hidden, your warmth gives you away. To this hunter, you're glowing, and once it locks onto that heat, there's nowhere to hide. Number 3, the animal that explodes itself. When threatened, most animals try to escape, This one chooses something else. It sacrifices itself, literally. Its body builds pressure internally until it reaches a breaking point. And then it explodes, releasing toxic chemicals everywhere. The attacker is hit instantly, blinded, damaged, forced to retreat. The creature doesn't survive, but it takes the threat down with it, a final defense, at the cost of its own life. Number 2, the animal that controls bodies. This isn't just a predator, it's something worse, a parasite. It enters another creature's body and takes control, not killing it, but using it. It manipulates behavior, forces movement, makes the host climb, expose itself, and position itself exactly where it needs to be, all for one purpose: to complete its life cycle. The host becomes nothing more than a puppet, controlled from the inside. Number 1, the animal that can't die. This creature breaks every rule of survival. Extreme heat, it survives. Freezing cold, no problem. Radiation, still alive. Even the vacuum of space doesn't kill it. When conditions get too harsh, it shuts down completely. No movement, no activity, almost like it's gone. But it isn't. Years can pass, and the moment conditions improve, it comes back, fully functional, like nothing ever happened. It doesn't just survive, it refuses to die. So tell me, which one was the craziest? Because honestly, some of these creatures shouldn't exist. And the scary part, there are even worse ones out there.